Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6 with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to beat the Skates map on Impoppable difficulty. Impoppable is the hardest difficulty in the game. It's how you unlock the 4th medal on maps. You gotta clear this, so basically to get access to this you have to beat the map on hard, and then you have to do it in alternate direction as well. Then you can play Impoppable mode. You only have 1 life, 650 starting money, and the towers are priced as if you're playing hard difficulty. So you can't build a whole heck of a lot of towers. So since we're not able to build a lot of towers, kind of what I want to do is use some of these instant monkeys I built up just so we can do it. Like, we probably can do it even without using these, but I want to be safe and kind of just set some of this stuff up so we're not struggling at all, more or less. So let's see. This is 2 on the center, none on the bottom. That's actually pretty good. I like this because then we can just focus on the bottom. So we'll do that. That's all the monkeys we're going to use. I'm going to throw in one of these guys, and we're just going to go ahead and start the round. We're probably going to get this fast firing first, just so we've got good damage output across the entire map. And then after that, we're probably going to focus on upgrading this guy so it can do the lead balloons for us. So actually, we might even start putting some points into that as is. Normally what I'll do is I'll do a 3-2 tack shooter, or a 3-0-2 tack shooter if you're going off the levels. So we've got the 2 on the last level, there's none in the middle path, and then this we're going to take up to the 3rd level, which is 360 here for the next fast shooting upgrade, and then it's another 600 or 700, something like that, for hot shots, so it can do lead balloons. So 720 for hot shots, and that'll do more damage, and it pops leads. So this basically serves as our cannon tower. This guy can shoot camos, so can this guy. So we're doing decent on that. Now this guy's going to be up. We're going to get him to semi-automatic and fully automatic ultimately. But for now, we're just going to leave him there for a little while we focus on getting our ninja monkey upgraded a little bit farther. Just so we're kind of balanced a little bit on our turret upgrades. Like, I think we're gonna want this guy upgraded before this guy, because I believe the round with the camo balloons comes before the lead balloons. So that's kind of my thought on it. Upgrade the ninja so it's 201, 202 now, and then we're gonna do hot shots next. After we get hot shots, we're just gonna play as many rounds as we can, see if we can maybe get a banana farm placed down somewhere, because that would be really good. And if we can, that'd be amazing. We'll kind of play it by ear though. We might instead spend money on getting a super monkey up and running early, or what have you. So it kind of depends. You just got to play it by ear. Since we use the instant monkeys, we should be able to get a farm out before we need a super monkey, I would think. With this setup we have, we should be pretty well defended. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the farm. I can always sell it if I need to, but I think we're going to be fine. Now for early game farms, it's better to go top path and middle path. You make the most money that way. So 600, so you're gonna max out this one, you'll get it to 3, and then this one will be 2. So we need 960 for valuable. I think I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna go for more production. And we could go with banks as well. I believe that these boosts the percentage that you earn on your money with the banks, but this is a really good way to make money starting off. If you sell it, you get almost 3 grand, which is enough to buy a super monkey. So if we need a super monkey, this can just be like a short-term investment that makes us money every round type of a thing, which serves its purpose fairly well, I will say. You can empower these by throwing down druid towers. So like here is actually not the worst place. So you go all middle path down to Jungle's Bounty on the druid. And what this guy will do, he'll get an ability that increases, it gives you like a stack of bananas or money or whatever. And the more banana farms in his radius, the more money that's going to be. So you can put 1, 2, 3 farms here, maybe squeeze one in here, I don't know, and you'll get 4 inside that radius, so you get a lot from using the ability. And then I believe it also powers up your banana farms just in general, so typically it's worth doing, I would say, if you're going to go banana farms. I am going to upgrade the ninja before we build a second one, but we are going to throw down the second banana farm. And on this one, I like to go for the marketplace just because I don't like having to hover over the top of my farms, if I'm honest. Like, that's my least favorite thing about this type of banana farm. So, yeah. To avoid that, I turn it into the marketplace typically, because then you still get the plus 26 or whatever in income, but it auto collects it for you. And if you upgrade it to Central Market, you get even more on the drop. So I might turn this one into a bank. Damn, we didn't win. Shit. I was too busy focusing on whatchamacallit, banana farms than playing. So I think if we go out like that, we can come back in hard, Impoppable. Well, we have to start over, but anyway, that if I hadn't built that second farm and built something like turret wise instead, like a super monkey, we would have been fine. So just pay attention to that. You do need like enough turrets to stay alive if you're going to use banana farms. So this time we'll go with this sniper. That's fine. I think I'm going to go for the helicopter as well. So we're going to sneak him in over here. And I'm just checking. So he's already got pursuit. So patrol pursuit mode means he'll go straight to the balloons. We'll give him the jets, and we'll probably do the camo upgrade for him. And yeah, we'll just run with this for a minute. This helicopter is pretty strong already because it's a tier 3 tower. But anyway, we'll get even faster for the sniper. We'll give him shrapnel shot next, and then I think I will just go ahead and place down this banana farm. Screw it. Why not? Start it early, and then you make a lot more off of it. Because it takes so many rounds for it to generate enough bananas to be positive. Or like pay for itself, if that makes sense. But anyway, we're doing pretty good. Round 10, we've already got a banana farm. We've got a pretty good helicopter. We've got a sniper as well for cleanup control. The only thing we really should consider adding is maybe like a magic monkey. Like, these guys are pretty good, especially for the lead camo balloons. That combination, like, these guys are really good to deal with those. So I think we'll put one of those in. So we'll get a monkey sense, and then we'll just leave him at that for a while. Like, he's not going to pop very many balloons, but when there is a camo round, like, this monkey's going to be really helpful. So we will get shrapnel shot as well. That makes the sniper a lot more powerful. So I think that's going to help us as well. So there's that. Shrapnel. Great. So our sniper's pretty much upgraded. I do want to get this IFR on the chopper next, so we'll buy that next. 720. Cool. Great. And then we're going to save up to upgrade the farm. My rounds start automatically. So if you click the gear wheel and toggle this switch to auto start, it'll automatically do the next round. If you flip it this way, then it will just do, like you'll have to hit the play button down here every single round. So just bear that in mind, like you can kind of adjust that if you want. If you have it turned on, it does make it a lot nicer, because it's kind of like you play it more real time instead of turn based, if that makes sense. So it makes it more fun in my opinion. But also, if you play it turn based, it's kind of easier to a certain extent to win, because you'll know at the end of the round if you were struggling or not, type of a thing. So there's that too. But I think I'm gonna get the marketplace upgrade, and then we'll do valuables after that. So cool. Now it'll auto collect 960, and then we'll be able to increase the amount we're getting for each collection. Awesome. So that's doing pretty good. Our mage, we'll do the mage next. Cool. So that actually is looking reasonably good. You can also put in a buccaneer and go for the merchantman, because then if you upgrade this to central market, it makes these more valuable. And having a hot shot like this will allow it to shoot, like Moabs and stuff will be shot with this, and it does camos, so that's a pretty good tower combination as well, just for some like cleanup DPS, especially with this setup. Like this guy will follow them all the way around the map, this guy can shoot them all the way around the map, but this guy's constrained and we're kind of focused up at the front. If they get too far along, we won't be able to win. So I am going to get the merchantman next. And if we get favored trades, I think if we upgrade this even farther, it does buff these. So we'll maybe try that synergy today. I don't know. I don't normally use I haven't tried it before, I guess. So I don't know how good it is, but I think I will throw the super monkey in like here-ish. And honestly, I plan on putting a village in here to give all these towers camo detection, so I can throw like a bomb tower in as well. So I'm gonna go for max on laser blast and then 2 into the range upgrade, so it can shoot a lot of the map, just to give us some extra coverage. I will go laser blast before closing out of this, just because then it damages all the bloon types pretty much, and it damages them reasonably well. So there's that. That should help us DPS wise. I am going to get this tower placed just so it's done. Grow blocker, bigger radius, and we're going to get radar scanner and jungle drums. I'm going to do radar scanner first, just so our super monkey can do the camo bloons that might come through, because going to round 100, there's a lot of rounds that have a lot of camos, so it's worth kind of doing that. I'm also going to throw down our hero, because he buffs magic towers. We're going to get primary training, because I plan on doing this. Like, I want to have a bomb tower right here. And this one will be Moabs. And then we're going to build a second one that's cluster bombs, and that'll increase our ability to clear the like Moab levels and stuff like that. And this second one will just put down a lot of bloom popping power. So like those 2 cannon turrets just added a lot of potential layer pops for not too much investment. Like we could have probably gotten another laser super monkey out, but I think this is a better use of the money, honestly. Because if we upgrade this to Moab Assassin, that'll let us kill a Moab on the screen. So that's really good, honestly. I think this does... yeah, this is just a better version of it, more or less. Recursive cluster is a pretty good one too, especially for the ceramic bloon rounds. So we're only at round 50. So we're only about halfway there. There are a lot of rounds that have a lot of ceramics, and they'll do like the camo version of the ceramics. So it is good to have cannons that can kind of shoot at those a little bit, just so you don't have to worry. Like, these are all camoed balloons, camoed ceramic balloons that were coming in. So you can help yourself out a little bit by using the right type. So I'm going to do more tacks, and this is just going to be a tack sprayer one, just to lay down some extra popping power up at the front. Since it's inside of the this guy right here, the village, it's getting a lot of like benefits on penetration and stuff like that, so we'll give it overdrive as well. So this is doing a lot of pops. Like, it is worth getting those upgrades. I think the next thing we should prioritize is getting another super monkey up. And like, it'd be amazing if we could fit him inside the village radius. So like right here we can. And then on this one, I think we'll do knockback, laser blast. We'll give him ultra vision. He doesn't need it really, but the dark knight upgrade is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna upgrade him to a dark knight. This one will probably do plasma, and depending on money, either robo or the sun temple. Like, if we can afford the sun temple, we'll do that. If we can't, then that's fine, we'll just go for robo. I do want to build another. Cool, we hit 53. So doing the Impoppable difficulty, so playing the first 100 rounds, it's really good for gaining XP, just in general, because the longer you go, like round counter, so like round 70 to 100 give you more experience than the first 70 rounds type of a thing, just because you pop way more balloons going that far in the game. So it's playing Impoppable, if you have it unlocked, is the way to go about gaining experience in Bloons Tower Defense 6. I could get him plasma. I could get semi-auto. Nah, I think we'll give him plasmas. Then we'll give him semi-auto. I mean, not much is getting past like this part of the track, but if it does, having him on a semi-auto and even a fully auto rifle would be a wise spending of our coins up here, because this is basically a super monkey but better when it's fully automatic, because it can cover the entire map, whereas these guys have like a little circle around them, right? So we might have to take a look at that, because this is 5,400 to get him to plasma. This is 57. So I mean, there we go. We'll just make him full. Perfect. We probably should add in another banana farm. I know it seems like, having 3 farms is a lot. It really isn't. Like, you want to have as many of these as you can possibly get on the map, because they all make you a little bit of money, and the earlier you place them, the more money they will make you before the game's over, because they make you a certain amount every round that they're up, type of a thing. So just bear that in mind. We are going to do valuable again. I think that's a better upgrade than the increased productivity. I'm not 100% on any of that kind of stuff. I just kind of do what I know works. So like, this is pretty good. You get 26 coins every few seconds for each one of these. It costs about $6 grand to build each one, so it's not that bad. Like, what does this do for us? So let's just buy that and see. It probably would be wise to try to get a central market up so we get the buff from the merchant man. But I want to make sure we have enough like damage potential from our towers, so like, I'm going to make him a dark knight. It's probably what we're going to spend the next little bit of money on. Just so we don't even have to worry about balloons getting through, because you only have one life, so if anything gets through, you lose, and you have to start over. So bear that in mind. Like, you may want to prioritize getting damage output over playing around with farms sometimes, but in order to win at this difficulty, like to be able to afford these upgrades and stuff like that are 50k or what have you, you kind of have to use farms a little bit, just to supplement. Otherwise, you won't unlock these towers until the end of the game, type of a deal, and you won't be able to make it that far either. So just bear that in mind. Farms are kind of a requirement if you're doing the harder difficulties, but yeah, it's not bad. Like, I really do, like, I don't know. I'm gonna just let it go and upgrade one of these to a central market, because then we'll get more from each of these ships, and we can maybe place a bunch of them. I'm trying to remember, because I know I built these before. I think it also increases either the frequency or how much each of those little drops are for each of these. So, or maybe just for that building, but whatever. It increases your output for the building itself, type of a deal. So there we go. We do have all the Super Monkey upgrades available to us. Like, we can do any of them. I think we're gonna be fine, honestly. Like, we have a fair amount of, like, popping density right here, and it has pretty good range. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we can get Monkey Wall Street? Heck yeah, let's do it. We can also unlock that. Cool. So we have the monkey farm fully done. So yeah, this is doing 91 versus 26. So that's pretty good. That's more than triple the amount of money you're making from that upgrade. So this is like having 3 of these in one building. So I think it is worth spending the 18k if you're going to use that path of farms. You can only have one of these tier 5s, but that's alright. Since we have one, we've got the merchantman upgrade now. So honestly, it's probably cheaper for us to build more merchantmen and kind of scale that way. Cool. So there's 3 of them now, and I think these tick over every round is how their mechanic operates. So when the round ends, we'll get a drop for each of these ships that we own. It dropped right there. I wasn't paying attention to tell you how much we're getting for each. But this building down here, this farm, should be buffing what we gain from each of these. So, like, I'm going to make that a merchantman, and we're going to call that good on the Buccaneer Towers for a little bit. Hopefully we'll get enough XP to get this Trade Empire upgrade. Like, I don't know what this does for you, so you get more cash per round. Oh, okay, so the more merchantmen ships you have, the more you get, up to 20, so that's not bad. Like, that's actually a pretty good upgrade. So we'll kind of see. Like, part of me is thinking I should get this second super monkey that's just a plasma guy right now up to a full-fledged sun avatar monkey. Like, I think that's probably the way to go. We're close enough on the funds that we can do that. And I think that's going to be better than making him a robo monkey. Like, we'd be able to do this and be close to getting him to the second upgrade, I think. But I think Sun Avatar is just better in general. Some of the knowledge points that I have buff these, I believe. So we're going to do that and just see how that plays. I'd like to get another central market up. And this will probably be the last one we do. Is kind of my thinking, just because we still have a ways to go. or we don't have that many more rounds, so I don't know how valuable these are going to be for us when you only have 10 rounds left. I mean, I'm like, it could be fine, but also there we go. So we've got that. That should give us a decent like trickle of money over the rounds. So we can get Trade Empire unlocked. So how much does that cost? 27k. All right. Well, I'm tempted to buy that because we just unlocked it, and it should in theory increase the money from all of these ships over here. And I think they're double buffed right now since we have 2 of these, so triple buffed since we have 3. So we got 650 cash drop from each of these ships. So that's 2,800 every round. So that's pretty good. These do 91 every few seconds, so they generate a decent amount as well. We're not really struggling to take out the balloons as they're coming through at this point, so like I'm comfortable throwing in the money on Trade Empire just because we can. Like, I don't need to spend this 20 grand to build another super monkey, really. Like we're dealing with it just fine. So there we go. We got the top tier Merchantman Trade Empire ship out on the map just for fun. We're just going to place down another super monkey. And I think this one we will make a robo. Just for a little bit extra damage, because I think level 96 is pretty tough, if I'm remembering right. So like I want to have this extra damage output here. Cool. There we go. All right. We'll put in one more super monkey just in case our turrets are constantly hitting them up to about here. So this is just cleanup control more or less. And it does DPS along this curve as well. So like doing that, and if we make him a Dark Knight, like that'll help a lot on damage output. Yeah, so we're doing pretty fine on level 98, or round 98. This could be the one. Oh, I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it, I guess. Random money drops. Oh, we lost. Damn. That's a shame. That is a shame. They got there fast. I didn't even really tell, or I couldn't really tell that they got us. But even though we didn't beat it, like we just got a bunch of experience. Like we got another knowledge point unlocked. We almost got another level to unlock another one. I think I'm gonna get the bomb shooter out of the primary tree. I am at some point gonna make a video going over the knowledge book here and kind of what I've been prioritizing and what the boosts do and all that kind of stuff. We're almost 54. We've done quite a bit. I mean, if we go to our public stats here, 3.5 million pops, 2.5 million generated, 98's our highest round, 44 won, 52 played. So we're doing, like, that's decent, I think. I don't know. I'm sure there's people that have better stats than us, but we did get a banana farm out of our daily, so that is nice. That replenished that. We do have a bunch of these little reward things that I'm going to collect. So intermediate map, we get some power and money, hero level 10, 4 different heroes, use power for the first time, apply knowledge points, apply 10 knowledge points, win in reverse mode, pop 250,000 camos, win 1 daily challenge, complete an Odyssey in under an hour. So that's pretty cool. That's quite a bit of achievements. I've just been kind of stacking them up until I recorded next. So there we go. We unlocked a bunch of them. Getting the hero to level 20 was probably going to be our next one. We get the rainbows and maybe this one. Get 36 medals on beginner and get all metal types. Are probably the ones that we're going to get next. We'll see what happens. Actually, did that say win 5 different intermediate maps? So I could get that pretty easily, honestly. That's only 2 more intermediate maps and we're there. I've done the Odyssey quite a bit just because it gives you pretty good rewards. So if you're looking to just play a few games like more casually, definitely do the Odyssey. You get decent cash rewards, you get decent like turret reward, so like the instant monkey, the power things, you get decent amount from Odyssey as well. And then outside of that, like playing on Impoppable or on hard is the best ways to do it. So to get Impoppable, you got to play standard hard mode, beat alternate Bloons rounds, and then do Impoppable after that. So that's kind of the way it goes. But this is 100 rounds, full XP for each round. So if you're trying to level up or get XP on specific towers, playing on an Impoppable map and just having one on the screen from an early level, great way to do it. So like if you have an instant monkey for a tower you don't use all the time, so like let's say in my example I don't really use the monkey ace, so if I play an Impoppable map and place this guy down, even if I don't really utilize him as a tower, he'll gain XP for the entire game. And if I beat it all 100 levels, like that'll probably be enough to unlock most everything for the ace. That way if you're going through daily challenges or anything like that, and you're limited to specific towers, you'll have everything unlocked. But guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya.